Guten Morgens. Welcome to day 15 of the Euros Daily Show. Gav, Mac, and Devo up in the house, up in his house.
What's up, people?
What up, gangsters? So,
what up, man?
What up, man? It's like Gucci Mane. It's Saturday
Gucci,
morning.
that's one more.
Which was that?
Hard in the paint. Waka flocka, waka flocka.
Oh, Waka Flocka. Oh my God, Waka Flocka Flame. He came and went, didn't he? Bless him.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So this morning, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be, as we have done so far this tournament, we've looked at week one and then said, right, this is our team of the season, team of the week. And then week two, we've done, right, okay, this is our team of the week. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get those up quickly so people can have a look. Of course, like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz and taz. So in week one, we decided that as a MAD collective, that this is the team that was the best that performed throughout week one only. So Danny Ward in goal, Spinazzola, Lindelof, Skriniar and Dumfries at the back. A midfield three of Phillips, Barella, and Pogba, and then a front three of Patrick Schick, Mbappe, and Lukaku, which I think is pretty shiny. And then in week two, we decided for week two only, not an accumulative figure, this is just week two only, that Galatz should be in goal in a 4-2-3-1. With Gozens, Tierney, and Danielson and Dumfries running theme there. And then a midfield 3/2 of Locatelli and Gilmore, with Ramsey ahead of him, Bale and Yarmolenko on the wings, and Isaac through the middle. So what we're going to do now is do our week three only, and week three of who we think, and then we're going to attempt to put all this together and make a group stage starting 11. And I'd like to see what you guys think at home and what your thoughts are as well. And this is live, so feel free to throw your comments in. So should we get cracking?
Indeed, we should.
Right. Wrong one. There we go. We need to go that one and this one. Perfect. Right. So what formation are we going to go with?
I've gone for 4-3-3 personally, and it's not a very flexible 4-3-3 either.
See, I've gone 4-2-3-1, and I feel that if we're reading from the same page,
I could do that.
If we're reading from the same page, I think that we will be able to make these fit without it being too bodged. I struggled with the goalkeeper this week, and I think I went default.
Yeah, I found it hard. I think more goalkeepers were bad than they were good.
So are we collectively saying that Dubravka is going in goal, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah.
If you're putting down what he did for the Spanish, then yeah, he was one of the best players of the week.
He was great for the first 25 minutes.
Yeah, but if you're doing for what he gave the Slovakians, no chance.
So who are we sticking between the sticks?
I ended up with Jordan Pickford. I remember him making one really good save. That's pretty much it. I really struggled with goalkeepers this week. Maybe people in the comments, let us know who you think had a better goalkeeper performance than Jordan Pickford. But I struggled.
I feel like this week was based on attacking form rather than goalkeeping. So the fact that he kept a clean sheet, for me, puts him in by default.
Yeah, not many clean sheets are banging around in this match day, I think. Daniel Bachmann
Courtois
had a clean sheet. Donnarumma again.
Sirigu.
Did Donnarumma make many saves? I don't know.
No. That's what I mean. So I think this is a fair one. Right back. That's a shoe-in, right?
Yes.
Denzel.
Player
of the tournament so far.
King Kong ain't got nothing on Dumfries.
Left back. Who have you gone with?
I've gone for Fiola.
I've gone with Fiola.
The Hungarian. And to be fair, I could have probably picked quite a few Hungarians in this team, but Yeah, I thought he was outstanding.
They've got him down as a right back, and who's also a free agent on here. So I need to do a bit of research on him. He might be. He's 30 years old,
he's
but he
also,
might have dug himself a club.
Yeah. I think he was playing in Turkey or something before. I'm not sure.
I'll have a butchers. And then goal, and then centre halves. Who you gone for? Who's your centre half partnership?
I've gone for Christensen.
Oh, I've got him.
I'm not going to lie. I've put him in for the goal.
Yeah.
Mostly. And I've gone for Harry Maguire. And the reason I've done Harry Maguire, I think, come back from injury, came in and looked solid, and was also quite good at setting up attacks as well. So I've put Harry Maguire in.
Where the hell is Christensen?
Tough one to spell, isn't it, Christensen? It's all got E's in it, and where we think there should be A's.
Oh, right, okay. Christensen. Oh, Christensen. That's why.
That's it. Yeah.
I've always called him Christensen. Okay, I'll let you off. And then Harry Maguire.
Yeah, I've got Harry Maguire next to him.
I went with Laporte.
Premier League merchant, you know.
Oh, very true. Yeah, go on then. I'll go with you, Maguire.
Who did you have?
I went with Laporte.
Premier League merchant.
Yeah, and also, defensively, he didn't really have to do a lot, did he? So, yeah, that's fair enough. Right, midfield. Right, what was your midfield three? And my two.
I've gone Pogba, Verratti, and Modric. So I suppose you could pop Modric in that 10. As you've gone 4-2-3-1, which makes sense. So I've got those three.
Pogba. See, I went with a midfield two of Modric, Schlager, and Forsberg.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you got Forsberg in yours?
I have, yeah, but I'll put him left wing.
We'll come back to that. Right, who's your man through the middle? Who's your striker?
Adam Shalai.
Okay, why Adam Shalai?
I've put Adam Shalai in because he scored, the first goal for Hungary, and it was a lovely header. And then his work rate, he was all over the field trying to defend that lead for Hungary. He gave them an out ball, and he was everywhere. He run his socks off for his country, and I think it was a real leader's performance. So I put him in there.
Right, because Bundesliga merchant. Right, so I went to Lewandowski, staying in the Bundesliga, and that is simply because I felt like his movement was decent. We saw the real Lewandowski, and he scored a worldie as well. But Poland didn't really do a lot. So once again, I am going to go with you, and then put Shalai through in the middle. Now we had a comment coming through in regards to the goalkeeper situation, and they reckon that Rui Patricio should go in for his double save against France. And to be fair, he couldn't have done much about one of the goals, and the other one was a penalty. So should we go with that use? I'm not quite sure who it is.
Let's do that. I'm not happy at having Jordan Pickford in the team of the week, to be honest. Because, as I said, I don't think he actually did much, but I couldn't think of anyone else. Yeah. I'm happy to go for Rui Patricio. Yeah, make yourself known, Facebook user. You're watching us via the Facebook group, so you need to make your allowances to see your name. So it needs permission and things like that. But whoever you are, Facebook user, thank you very much, and we have gone with you on that selection. Right, we've got 5 players here. There is a bit of crossover. One I'm taking off you straight away, and that's right wing. And that is Bukayo Saka. Okay. All right. But Bukayo Saka is star boy. He has to be in this team on the right wing. And we've both got Modric, haven't we? Yeah, we've both got Modric. Right, okay. I did not find any space for Bukayo Saka in my team. I had Memphis Depay on the right-hand side. See, Memphis. Who have you got on your left? Forsberg. I'm going with Memphis on the left. Yeah. Depay. So I think I really like Schlager. He was also one of your boys that you picked out. Yeah, before the tournament. Yeah, but I'm happy to
omit him in order to put Forsberg in this cam role.
Yeah.
Forsberg.
I like what you're doing here.
And then
looks like a very good midfield.
Yeah, and then Pogba and Verratti or Modric.
Modric has to go in, innit? Modric was in both of our teams.
He was. Pogba.
So
I think Pogba's had a wonderful time.
He has had a great tournament so far.
Modric.
He just looks so much happier in a French midfield, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Do you know what? I think our team of the group stages should be based around this 11. I think this is a really good 11 of what we've just seen.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dumfries will be in it for sure for the group stages. I think there's an argument Pogba, Forsberg and Depay will be in it. The others I'm not so sure about, to be honest. But yeah, that's a solid midfield, if not anything else.
I really like this midfield. I think it works fantastically.
But each guy's there on their own merit for what they did over match day 3.
Yeah.
When the chips were down and that pressure was on, certain people came up big. Mm-hmm. Christensen, for one, Forsberg, another. Off the top of my head, Modric. So fair play to him.
Forsberg has had a really good tournament so far.
I
think he's gone
and in a really suffocating Sweden system, which doesn't go forward very well. He's shone. So fair play to him.
He has. Now, I'm just in the process of getting this team on the screen. So once that's been done, we can break it down and have a look at who we've got. And then once again, I'll just have a little comparison as to who we've just seen and who we've seen throughout week 1 and week 2. So week 3 is coming up on the screen right about now. So yes, we've made a change. Thank you to the viewer who said, what about the double save? And yes, I do recall that. So Rui Patricio in goal. We've gone with the 4-2-3-1 again, with Fiola at left back, the Hungarian, Christensen, Maguire, and Dumfries at right back. A midfield 3 of midfield 2 of Pogba and Modric, with Forsberg just ahead of them, Depay and Saka on the wings, and then Adam Shalai, Mainz legend, through the middle. Of the players that played in week 3, performances of the players in week 3, my team is slightly different, but I wouldn't argue with this team whatsoever. You know, the difference is I've got a Laporte, Schlager, and Lewandowski. And the differences you've got is Verratti.
I think a lot of people will go up front and think of Cristiano Ronaldo because he scored 2 more goals. But outside of the penalties, what did he actually do? Benzema got 2 goals and was decent. But again, one was a penalty. And I think Shalai against a much more reputable German side worked his B off. Don't want to swear, it's like 9 something in the morning. So sometimes you have to give people props for degree of difficulty, as our good friend HH says.
Dodd. So are we going to put together the team of the group stage so far?
Indeed we are.
Right then, let's have an attempt at this. I think it's not going to be I don't think it's going to be as easy as you think. So
No.
Now I'm just I need to get all the others up so I can so I can see them. So right, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at the week 1 and believe who should be in the running for the team of the group stage. Start at the back. Does Danny Ward deserve to be in the running of this?
I think he does. To be honest, I think he was great against Switzerland. I think he was good against Turkey. I don't think he put a foot wrong against Italy. So I would put him in the running for the group stages team for sure. Can't really think of any goalkeepers that I would put ahead of him, to be honest. Maybe Robin Olsen would get a shout. I would have said Dubravka, but his absolute horror show against Spain ruined it. But I think Robin Olsen's been good. And Danny Ward's been good.
Okay. And then of the back four, Spinazzola, I think, deserves a shout because I haven't stopped talking about him all frigging tournament. So he's within a shout. Dumfries we know is
shoo-in.
Is a shoe-in. It's a guaranteed. Lindelof and Skriniar. I think Skriniar has let himself down because of that performance against Spain.
Yeah.
So he's not in the running. And then Lindelof, I think, should be in the running.
See, I think Lindelof and Danielson are pretty much interchangeable. They've both been very solid. I can't really put one ahead of the other.
Yeah.
To be honest. As for Spinazzola, if you was to tell me he's been the best left back in the group stages, I'd say yes. Okay. He didn't play against Wales, though, did he?
No.
But they changed it, so he's only played 2 games. But even in that, I think in those 2 games he was that good. I can't really think of a left back who's been better than him. Rafa Guerrero's had a decent tournament, but not on Spinazzola's levels. Gosens had a great game against Portugal. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then up front, midfield, Pogba, he's definitely within a shout.
He's in with a shout massively, yeah.
Then Barella, I think, is within a shout, but I don't think he's going to make the cut. He'll be on the bench. And then Phillips, he had his wonderful first game, but the other 2 games was just a standard performance, in my opinion. So he would actually be behind Barella for me in the pecking order. So
100%.
So that means Phillips is out. He is not going to make it. And then up top, Patrick Schick, Mbappe, and Lukaku. I'm yet to see the best of Mbappe in this group stage.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that was one me and Chris Collins didn't agree on. And in the end, he had Mbappe. I said, I'll give you Mbappe. I can't remember who I had instead.
It's over a week ago, Mbappe. So it's easy to forget.
Yeah.
And then Lukaku's in with the shout.
Sorry?
Lukaku's in with the shout, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Undoubtedly.
And then Patrick Schick, I think he's in within a shout as well of being part of the team. I don't think he'll make it, but I think he's got enough to at least be on the bench once again. So then in week 2, the team of the week, Galatz, is he within a shout?
Yeah, actually, I forgot about him. I think he was good across all 3 games. Made some really big saves. I know he made a bit of a mistake against Germany, but he was solid in the first 2 games. Kept them in the it was vital to them getting a point against France. So he's in with a shout. But I would put him behind Danny Ward and probably Robin Olsen as well, which is funny because Olsen doesn't appear in any of the 3 teams.
But he's been consistent all the way through.
But he was very close in each week for me.
Yeah.
So and then Dumfries is there again.
Right, okay, so based on what we've got so far, you're having Ward over Galassi.
Yes.
So Galassi's out. And then left back, Gosens, Spinazzola over Gosens.
Yeah.
Then Tierney, Danielson and Lindelof. This is a difficult one, as you said. I felt that I went with Danielson because we already had Lindelof the week before.
But yeah, as I said, it's interchangeable. They both have been very solid for Sweden. Neither of them have stood out above each other. I think Lindelof was slightly better in the first week, and Danielson was slightly better in the second week. But they were both pretty much on a par.
So this could end up having a back 2 of those 2. So Tierney is out. Midfield 3: Locatelli, Gilmore, Rambo. None of these. Locatelli had his one standout game in week 2. I think I'd have Barella over him.
Yeah, I think Locatelli, as you said, he was probably the player of week 2. And in that conversation anyway. Didn't play in the third game as much as the Italians didn't. I think Pereira was brilliant in the first two games, kind of understatedly. But yeah, I don't think either of those two will probably make it into the great team of the group stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough one. Gilmour only had one game to play, and that was in week 2, so he's not got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Ramsey, I think, was brilliant throughout the group stages.
Yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, tough one.
Okay.
This is tough.
This is tough. And then a front three of Bale, Yama, and Isaac. I think Yarmolenko definitely deserves a shout.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think he was brilliant for Ukraine. Scored an excellent goal as well to get them back in the game against the Dutch. Yeah, he's in with a shout for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then Bale and Isaac, I don't think they'll make it.
No,
I don't think they'll make it.
I think Isaac was, again, excellent in all 3 games without scoring a goal, but he was integral to Sweden doing anything in this tournament.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think there's been slightly better striker.
Okay, so then the week 3, what we've just done, Rui Patricio, he is he's our goalkeeper of the week, but we can already start building the picture now. So then it's almost a case of, are we going with Danny Ward or are we going to go with Robin Olsen? And I think we should go with Danny Ward.
Yes, I was just going to say, I think I'll go with Danny Ward. I'll give you that one.
And then the back 4 there is, well, there's no point talking about Dumfries. We know that Dumfries is going to be in the team and he's going to be skipper as well. So Dumfries is in. Then the rest of the back 4, Fiola, Christensen, and Maguire. They had great weeks, but if we're going based on what we've already said, we're going with the back 2 of the Swedes, and then Spinazzola left back.
Yeah,
Spinaz. Writing this down as we go along. Proper old school, just like scribbling notes. CB.
I just want to give a bit of a shout out to Sufal.
Oh, honourable mention
as well, because if it wasn't for Dumfries just being just unbelievable in this tournament, I think Sufal would have been in the running for best right back. I think he was solid across all 3 games for the Czech. But yeah, Dumfries has just been out of this world.
Yeah, no, I'm full agreement with you. So I've got a bit of a worry that our front 3 are going to be slightly imbalanced, but we do what we want on MAD Sports Network.
We do what we want. We do what we want.
We're
Mad Sports Network. We do what we want.
And then so midfield 3, here we've got Pogba, Modric, Forsberg. Pogba is in both of ours. Pog. Are we going Pog, Modric, Ramsey?
See, I don't know if Modric makes it into this midfield because he was non-existent. Well, no, he was decent against England, I suppose. He was decent. Here's a curveball for you.
Go on in.
Ronaldo. Now, Ronaldo's not got into any of the week teams of the week,
right.
But he has been good.
You are
every
very
week.
Right. That is a shout. Sorry. I think you might be missing the point. Yeah. This comment here says no way Saka and Maguire can be after 1 game. No, this team that you're seeing on the screen right now is just week 3 only. Just week 3 only. So we're about to compile our team of the whole group stage in a few moments' time. So you're damn right, Saka and Maguire are nowhere near the team of the group stage, but at the team of the week, 100% they should be. Right. So we're going Pog, Wijnaldum, Forsberg.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. And then front three of the guarantees so far have been Lukaku, Schick, and Yarmolenko.
See, I'm going to disagree with that. Depay has to be in there.
Depay has to be in there.
Depay has to be in that front three.
I think we take Patrick Schick out then, because if we take him out, then we've got balance up front.
Take Depay out. Take Schick out for Depay. Trying to think if there's anyone else.
So let's start building. This is I think the way that midfield. Oh no, I'm going to change that a little bit. Why not? How's that one look? That one, yeah, that's technically they're defensive midfielders, so to speak. So it might look funny, but it's just the way the website is. So everyone has to deal with that. So Danny Ward between the sticks. We're going with Denzel. We're going with Spinazzola. And then I feel a little bit aggrieved going Lindelof and Danielson.
Yeah, it doesn't sit right with me either.
But as a partnership,
who else is he going to put in there?
Because there are far better players, but it's level of performance.
That's it. It's about how they've played in the tournament, not how good they are. Otherwise, we'll have Mbappe and Cristiano in there.
True. Oh, do you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. It doesn't sit right, but it has to be done. IMO. So then we're going Pogba, Wijnaldum, and Forsberg.
Yeah.
Two boxes though, isn't it? Sure, we're doing it. So Forsberg, and then a midfield, then front three. We got Depay, Yarmo, and then Lukaku. I don't think it's the worst team in the world. No, when you put them all together now, I don't feel very happy about it.
Well, I think it's if you look at the form across the 3 games, I find it very hard. The only one I would think I'm a little bit on and on about is outside of the back two, is Yarmolenko.
I
can't think of anyone who's been better than him over 3 games in those wide positions. I'm struggling to find someone.
Yeah, I think he's been. I think he's been very.
Thomas Muller, maybe, I don't know.
Thomas Muller, obviously. Thomas Muller. See, I don't think he's done enough.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done enough to make me think. Yeah, okay, you've done enough to be here.
Yeah.
So,
tough one.
Oh, so I'm going to try and get all this in. There we go. Right. Okay. So, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not against the team at all. These are the players that we think have performed and deserve to be in the best team of the group stage. And once again, we don't care if you are Mbappe, if you haven't performed or to the level that we believe in our balanced team, then tough.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that see a lot of errors in this team. And, once we put it up on Twitter, let us know what differences you would make. And let's have a conversation.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, this is all opinion. No one's right, no one's wrong, but we're right. So that's all that matters. So our team of the group stage looks like this. So we've gone with Danny Ward in goal. We've gone with a back 4 of Spinazzola, Danielson, Lindelof, and Dumfries. A midfield 3 of Wijnaldum, Pogba, and Forsberg, and a front 3 of Yarmolenko, Depay, and Lukaku. I don't think.
Indeed.
Now I've said it out loud, I don't think there can be that much of an argument.
Yeah, I think literally Yarmolenko and maybe the centre backs are the only ones where I think people will be able to say this person should be there or that person should be there. But again, I think that's pretty solid.
Put it this way: in week 3, game day 3, we put Christensen in there. We both put Christensen in there, but we're thinking more of the goal.
Yeah,
the goal has flooded our vision. Yeah. Denzel, guarantee. Do you know what? One of the players I'll probably put in, Bundesliga bias. I'll probably think about putting Willy Orban in there at the back. So I think,
I thought that, but then he made some. It's a tough one. I want to say mistakes, but he was involved in pretty much every goal Hungary conceded, not through his own fault. Deflection or I don't know, just ball bouncing off him and then a striker popping it in or whatever. But he was involved in a lot of the goals that Hungary conceded.
Okay. Yeah. I think I just love Willy Orban. That's what it is. But yeah, that is it. That's our team of the group stage. We've done week 3 and the team of the group stage. We'll put them all back on Twitter so everybody can see our Twitter handle, and everything, as you can see, is over there. So follow us on all social media platforms. MAD Sports Network is on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we're also on Twitch. So I need to change that actually and make a little Twitch logo for that as well. But yeah, we will be back later on today with a match preview. One of the team will be up there giving you what we think of the games that are happening later on today. In fact, why don't we just get the fixtures up very quickly, just so everybody can see those and know what they've got to look forward to. So fix 1, I've saved it as fix 1, and so that's going to be on the screen right now. Italy versus Austria. That is later on tonight. Before that is Wales versus Denmark, which, as I said before, I honestly think that this is going to be the tie of the round in terms of what we see for 90 minutes. So we'll be doing previews for both of those games. And then I think there's going to be a couple of reviews as well. But if you do miss out on those, just make sure you tune in tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock as norm. So therefore you'll be able to watch do you know what? It might actually be a bit like 9. It's the weekend. We'll have a bit of a lay-in. Midweek, of course, 8 o'clock every day to tune in to our bits and bobs. And then we'll also be previewing the Belgium-Portugal game, which is the standout tie in terms of personnel involved, and then Netherlands versus Czech Republic. So yeah, that's it from myself and Devo. See you later on today, and take care. Have a wonderful time.